Okay, day 54 of me trading with Apex. This actually went away, but I was up $112 today. This is where the PA account is. So, small winning day, which, to be honest, is not bad considering how crazy, or choppy everything has been, or at least on M&Q. I haven't looked at too many other tickers, so I'm just going to go over really quick the two trades that I took today. I have it marked out right here. Basically, it ended up being a 30-minute low, basically trying to catch the bounce off of the 30-minute low, basically, of the New York session. And I did it, I had half of mine to just put the entry literally around the low. But a lot of times what I like to do is look for some sort of candlestick pattern or even just one candle and that has the type of sentiment that I'm looking for to kind of play that. So really all I did was I played this indecision candle right at the 30-minute low, put my entry above the high and the stop. The stop was a little was a little close. I probably should have put it just a little bit lower, but you know, I just did it that way, got triggered in on this candle. I was a little worried I was going to get stopped out, and we bounced. We bounced, exited one contract, one micro here, and at 1.2 R, I exited the rest except for one, basically left a runner and got stopped out on this candle right here. By the way, this is a 3-minute chart, and again, like I said, is M&Q. So at that point, I was wondering if I should continue trading. I walked away, I had something to do, I came back and decided to take another trade. Now this particular trade I was, at first I was going to do a 10 EMA play. Since price is above this pink line, which is the hourly 50 EMA, let me kind of clean this up a little bit. Really, that's all I need to delete right there. Hang on, let me just do it like that. Above the hourly 50 EMA at that point, I could look to go long, and I'm looking for a bear candle to opening close above the 10 EMA, this light blue line here. So at this point, we had that bear candle opening and closing above the 10 EMA. I did not get in there. Then we had a reset candle with a bull candle closing below it. So I had to still wait. This was the first new bear candle opening and closing above that 10. I thought about getting in above the high of this candle and the stop actually somewhere around here. Last second, I basically canceled that order and put in this short. And I think I did this kind of off of the Bollinger Band indicator, since we kind of tapped the top right here, even though it wasn't really that, I should have probably known better because we came down, a little bit. I basically tried to play this inverted hammer. There's two inverted hammers right here. So I thought maybe I could just catch a quick short, back down to this area and just get out. And so this got filled on this candle. And once I saw this one kind of struggle with coming down, and then on this particular candle, again, it was struggling getting down, and I just decided it was kind of going up and down. I think it went all the way up here, then came back down. And when it came back down, it got barely in the green, and I just closed out because I was like, this is not, it wasn't moving right. So I shouldn't say right, but I just didn't like the way it was moving. So I got out. But that 10 EMA play would have been amazing. That would have been the trade of the day, right? So I was chasing a little bit because what I really wanted to do, and I think I missed this, but once I saw it, I think I got a little FOMO, was when the 3-minute RSI was low and we're at the bottom of the Bollinger Band, I would have looked for a candlestick pattern to basically use to like get in and set my stop. So probably would have chose this hammer candle right here, entry above the high, stop somewhere like that, or maybe if I would have put it below the low, below the hourly 50 EMA, would have done something like that. Could have went for 1.2 and then left a runner and had all of this right there. But I missed that. So like I said, I got a little FOMO, and then I doubted the 10 EMA strategy because things were so choppy. Throughout the day, there were several 10 EMA setups that just weren't, either like they were not getting filled or they just didn't work, you know? So kind of like, now I can delete the Bollinger Band here for this. So again, we're above that hourly 50 EMA, which means I should look for long. So at that point, I'm looking for bear candles to open and close above the 10 EMA. So like this candle, for instance, like that's, you know, entry would have been above the high and the stop somewhere. This would have been kind of hard to determine, but I probably would have just done something maybe like that, which is kind of wild. And I didn't like that anyways. That's why I was kind of glad I got in down here at the, trying to play the 30-minute low bounce. And then that wouldn't have gotten filled though. So that's not too bad. Then we closed and we have another kind of like, we do have a bear reset candle. Same thing. I wouldn't have gotten filled, which is not too bad. Then we have some bull reset candles, and then we have another one. This one, there's a good chance I would have lost on. So yeah, this would have gotten filled, but I would have lost like immediately. And I'm actually seeing something here. What did I do? Oh, this was where I got stopped out of this trade. Yeah, okay. So that would have lost. And then we have this one that would not have filled again because my entry would have been above the high. So in that way, the 10 EMA can be good because it can protect you sometimes from getting triggered in trades that are not going to really work. So I think with just seeing how many times that play was not getting filled or was losing, I just doubted it back here. Later on in the day. Now, I should have just stuck with it because this is what happened yesterday. Yesterday, the 10 EMA strategy wasn't working like as I explained throughout the day, but at the end, it did. So at the end, there was a nice little push, and I kind of thought of that, but we had this consolidation here. We broke out, and we immediately started consolidating again. And I probably just from my, you know, somewhat inexperienced and naive self, there's probably something here that people would have seen that would have made sense for them to go long. For whatever reason, I got a little scared that it didn't just break out and keep going, kind of like how we broke out of this consolidation area and it just kept going. So I didn't like that we broke out and immediately started consolidating because I'm like, well, what if we come back down, you know, and retest and just keep coming. So that's why I did not trust that 10 EMA, and I should have, because that was a really good one. Anyways, that was the trades. Hopefully I explained them okay. Like and subscribe if you made it to the end of this, and let me know what you think in the comments. I will see you on the next one.